Greetings and welcome. In this session, we will discuss about basics of psychrometry. Now, psychrometry is a word which is formed by the two words. It is a combination of two words, psychro and metry. Psychro is a Greek word, meaning of it is a moist air. And metry, meaning of metry in a mechanical engineering as a measurement. Means here, measurement of moist air is carried out in this psychrometry. Thus, psychrometry is a science which deals with the study of moist air. Now, moist air is what? Moist air is a combination of dry air and water vapor present in it. It is also called as humidity. So, different properties of moist air are required to be calculated or to determine or to use in the analysis of the system, that is air conditioning system. So psychrometry is a foundation for the air conditioning. Now, what is air conditioning? Air conditioning is a process which is carried out on the air, that is a moist air. Why? When the air is conditioned, means at an air conditioning space, the air which is brought, that is a conditioned air. So, in order to condition the air, these are some parameters which are to be controlled. So, these four parameters are: first one is a temperature, second one is a humidity, means moisture content, third one is a motion, that is the velocity of that air, and fourth one is a cleanliness, means purity of the air. So air conditioning is a science or branch of mechanical engineering in which treatment of air is carried out in order to control these four parameters. Now in air conditioning, mainly these are the prominent moist air properties which are required in the analysis of air conditioning system in order to find cooling load of the coil: temperature, humidity, enthalpy, specific volume, and vapor pressure. Under the temperature, there are again three types. First one is a dry bulb temperature. Dry bulb temperature is a temperature of dry air. Second one is a WBT. Wet bulb temperature, temperature of moisture in the air, that is called as wet bulb temperature. And third one is a DPT, means dew point temperature. Now, dew point temperature means the temperature at which condensation of the water vapor present in the air is taking place. Such temperature is called as dew point temperature. All these temperatures are measured in a degree Celsius unit. Now, the dry bulb temperature is indicated by the letter TD. Wet bulb temperature is indicated by letter TW, and dew point temperature is indicated by letter TDP. Now, to measure first two temperatures, means dry bulb temperature and wet bulb temperature, there is one instrument which is used in a mechanical engineering. Name of it is a sling psychrometer. Now, sling psychrometer is a device in which there are two thermometers. First thermometer, the bulb which is sensing the temperature, that is open to the atmosphere, and that is why that is measuring the first class, that is a dry bulb temperature. And second thermometer, which bulb is covered with wick cloth, and that is why it is used to measure the temperature, wet bulb temperature. Now, about the humidity, means moisture content. Mainly there are two types of humidities which are used or determined in the air conditioning cooling load calculations. First one is called as specific humidity. It is also called as absolute humidity also. Specific humidity is indicated by letter W, and it is ratio of mass of vapor to the mass of dry air, and its unit is kg per kg of dry air. Second type of humidity is relative humidity. Relative humidity is indicated by a Greek symbol phi, and it is ratio of absolute humidity in moist air to the absolute humidity in saturated air. Now here, saturated air means what? Saturated air means the air which capacity is full of moisture, means the level at which moisture holding capacity of the air is a maximum. At a such level, that air is called as saturated air. So relative humidity is a W upon Ws, and it is given in a percentage. So it gives value relative to the specific humidity. That is why it is measured in a percentage. Third parameter or property of the moist air is enthalpy. Enthalpy means heat content. Means in air conditioning system, suppose this is a wall, we have to condition this wall. Then what we have to do? We have to find the cooling load. So amount of heat entering by the air or via the air which is coming from the outside to this space, that enthalpy. And this enthalpy, when this air is passing over cooling coil, then that cooling coil is getting load. That is a cooling load. So this enthalpy means heat content in the air. So this is indicated by letter H, and it is measured in a unit kilojoule per kg. Means amount of heat content in a kilojoule in 1 kilogram of air. That is called as specific enthalpy. Specific volume. Specific volume is a property which is required in finding mass flow rate of the air. So this is a volume per unit mass. So its unit is meter cube per kg. Meter cube per kg means amount of air in 1 kilogram. That is called as specific volume, and it is used in this way: mass flow rate. To find mass flow rate, m dot a means ratio of volume flow rate to the specific volume. A volume flow rate is given in a meter cube per second, and specific volume is meter cube per kg. So here meter cube get cancelled, and mass flow rate we express in kg per second. This mass flow rate is used in the cooling load calculation. That is a Q, amount of heat transfer, is equal to M into enthalpy difference. Enthalpy before cooling coil and enthalpy after cooling coil. That difference, delta H, into mass flow rate. It comes in kilowatt in the cooling load calculation. Vapor pressure. Vapor pressure is indicated by letter PV, and it is expressed actually on the chart. There are two units. One is a Newton per meter square, and other one is on the chart mm of Hg, that psychrometry chart. So about the psychrometric chart, we will discuss in the next video session in a detail. So these are the main 5 properties which are used in a psychrometry or in air conditioning as a basic fundamental properties. Also about the vapor pressure is a saturation pressure which is related with the dew point temperature. So to find the dew point temperature from the steam table, we can find dew point temperature from the vapor pressure value. Means vapor pressure and dew point temperature, these are the related to each other. So in this session we have discussed about the meaning of psychrometry, meaning of air conditioning, and the prominent properties of the psychrometry, that is the prominent properties of the moist air. Let us meet in the next video session. Thank you.